Good morning, everyone. Much of what we'll be sharing here is forward looking. Timelines and features may change before they make their way to the general public. So just keep that in mind as I talk to you guys today. Um, but thanks for joining us on this call to talk about our LSD Networks Incentivized Testnet. This is a great opportunity for you guys to practice using our new LSD Networks DApp and to test out our code base and earn unique NFT prizes for doing it. But before I dive into it, I'd like to take this opportunity to give you guys a quick recap of what we've accomplished over the past couple of weeks. On Friday, we wrapped up our audit contest with Code Arena. This was a successful event, and we had around 50 developers participate. It ran for 7 days and gave the public an opportunity to audit the Stakehouse LSD network codebase. So if you participated, stay tuned for when winners are announced. In case you haven't noticed yet, we also launched new updates on our Stakehouse website and on our Stakehouse Academy page. Feel free to check those out and share any feedback you may have. Speaking of Stakehouse, I know we haven't talked about this much, but solo staking has been live on our website for a while now. And if you guys have 32 ETH and you're interested in putting it to work, you can become a solo staker in less than 60 seconds with Stakehouse. This feature is already live on mainnet, like I said, and provides several unique benefits, including your ability to use any node, retain ownership of your validator's keys, and access to your stake liquidity thanks to our revolutionary multi-chain derivative ETH. If you're curious about this and interested in learning more, feel free to check out our documentation and help center resources available on our website at blockswap.network. In fact, we've made a lot of new additions to our documentation recently. You'll notice that we added an entirely new page dedicated to LSD Networks, where you can really get your hands dirty and learn about this new product from a technical perspective. With all this being said, the last thing I'd like to announce is our upcoming ETH Denver event in March. This will be a great opportunity for you to come out and meet our team in person if you're located in the United States. We will be talking about multi-chain ERC20 tokens and answering any questions that you guys may have. It will be a fun time, and we hope to see you guys out there. Now, let's circle back to what we are really here to talk about today, the LSD Networks Incentivized Testnet. For those of you who don't know, Stakehouse's LSD networks are trustless matchmaking systems for node operators and ETH stakers. Liquidity is sourced from 3 different staking pools and accumulated to form validators. The rewards generated by the validators are then shared amongst the stakers in the LSD network. The 3 staking pools consist of protected staking, fees and MEV staking, and node operator staking. Protected staking lets you stake any amount of ETH and earn the staking rewards generated by the network. Fees and MEV staking lets you stake any amount of ETH and earn MEV and tips paid out in ETH. And node operator staking lets you stake a validator with only 4 ETH using whichever node you want, and you get to earn 50% of the MEV and fees paid out in ETH as well. Additionally, anyone can create an LSD network within 30 minutes using the open source code base template. By default, this template is permissionless, and the code base, by default, this template is permissionless and commissionless, but you can customize it to inject your own business logic, gateway parameters, or commission structure using Stakehouse Academy. Keep in mind that this DApp for LSD Networks is not live yet, and testnet will begin once it does go live. I've noticed that many of you guys have been confused about this lately. A lot of you have been completing the solo staking process and asking questions about that. Please understand that this is not the new testnet, and we will announce when the LSD Networks testnet goes live. And today I will show you guys how to complete the necessary tasks to earn your prizes with this new upcoming LSD Networks testnet. So with this difference in mind and all this being said, let's talk about how you can earn your NFTs with our LSD Networks testnet once it does go live. So there are 5 different NFTs that you can earn based on tasks you complete with the DApp on testnet: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and special. Bronze NFTs, aka rewards claimer NFTs, can be earned by staking Garoli ETH into the fees and MEV and protected staking pools and claiming rewards. It's important to note that there are requirements that must be met. To be exact, you must stake at least 1.5 Garoli ETH into the MEV and fees pool and at least 10 Garoli ETH into the protected staking pool. But that's not all. You must also claim at least 10 DETH rewards from the protected staking pool as well. Once you've done these tasks, you will qualify to receive the bronze NFT. And let me show you guys what that kind of looks like. So this is what the DApp is going to look like. Yes, this is a Figma design. Our devs are still putting the last touches on the testnet version, but this is pretty much what it's going to look like. So for the bronze NFT rewards claimer NFT, you will be participating in these two pools here. You'll be depositing at least 10 Gorilla ETH into this protected staking pool. Super easy. You click deposit, you put in the amount, you click confirm, go through the wallet process, bing, done. Then after you've done that, you go into fees and MEV, do the same exact thing, except you put 1.5 Gorilla ETH into this one, confirm it, done. Then you wait a little bit, let your rewards accrue over some time, and then eventually you'll be able to hop over to the manage tab and go to my rewards, and you'll be able to claim rewards for fees and MEV and protected staking as well. And that, like I said earlier, the last step for the bronze NFT is claiming 10 DETH worth of rewards from the protected staking pool. So make sure to do that once you've accrued your rewards to be able to receive the bronze NFT. So with that being said, let's talk about the silver NFT and gold. So silver and gold NFTs, aka node operator NFTs, can be earned by participating in the node operator staking pool. Simply stake 4 ETH, set up your validator, and start earning rewards. The top 50% of node operators will receive a gold NFT, and the rest will receive a silver NFT. Performance is based on the amount of rewards you accrue, and you can stake more than one validator to generate more rewards. You need to accrue staking rewards to qualify, and that means you'll need to set up a node and a test. So node operator staking is this third section right here, the third pool. It's very simple as well. You click deposit, you register your validator, and once you've done that, you just drop the deposit.json file into the DApp, and from here you can choose your LSD network, or you can deposit 4 Garoli ETH, and your validator will be live. We'll have teammates in Discord to help you guys out when it comes to setting up a node. But other than that, this process is very simple as well. And like I said before, make sure to keep track of your earnings and to manage your validator in this manage tab. You can look into your validators in this tab. You can check your rewards in this one as well. And you can see your stake position here as well, because the top 50% of node operators in this testnet are the ones who receive this shiny gold NFT right here. The rest of you guys get silver. Silver is a cool prize too, but it's not as cool as gold. So keep that in mind if you guys are interested in participating as node operators.
Hey Aiden, could you go back to the D app and maybe show people the manage, like the My Validators tab here and manage, where they'll need to actually stake the validator once the ETH is applied from the other pools?
Yeah, for sure. So this tab is really useful. Once you deposit your ETH as a node operator, it'll let you know when it's ready to stake, and you can engage in that quick action right here from the D app and do what you need to do to make that happen. And then, of course, confirm your key store file. And keep in mind, guys, like this, the whole point of the LSD networks is, like I said earlier, to serve as a matchmaking system for node operators. Because it's obvious, 4 ETH to create a validator, that's really cheap. Well, that's because the system is using smart contracts to take your initial liquidity and collateral and match it with enough of the liquidity provided by other stakers to create a validator together. So once there's enough Ethereum, 32 Ethereum combined with your 4 ETH collateral, you'll be able to stake your validator, and you can do that from here. And then once it's up and running, you guys can mint your derivatives as well as node operators. You can do all this stuff from this My Validators tab right here. Um, and I guess while I'm at it, we'll just look at these tabs again. My rewards, very simple. You can track your rewards live time, and then engage in each one of them and claim the amounts that you desire to take out. Um, and then, of course, you can manage your staked position. This just gives you transparency into your LP at any given moment, so that you can do whatever you need to do to accomplish the goals that you're trying to accomplish. Um, but yeah, was that what you were expecting, Derek? Or is there something that I missed?
No, no, that's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Alrighty, so where were we, guys? Platinum. Okay, so so we covered how to earn the bronze NFT as a rewards claimer, how to earn gold and silver as node operator stakers. Now the next one is the platinum NFT, aka LSD Network Creator NFT. This NFT can be earned by creating an LSD network and placing in the top 5 across the entire protocol. Similar to with the node operator NFTs, performance is based on the amount of staking rewards your network accrues. This means that the quicker you find stakers to join your network, the sooner you can start earning rewards and get ahead of the competition. This, I don't believe, is something that is uh, on the D app. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek, but this is something that users have to complete using Stakehouse Academy, right? Um,
This is not part of the D app. It's going to be a separate thing, but it should be pretty easy. Anybody who knows a little bit of code should be able to spin one up.
Yeah. Okay. And of course, guys, we're always here for questions in the Discord. If you are interested in creating an LSD network, um, like I said earlier, this would be an excellent opportunity to practice doing this if you want to do this once it's on mainnet. Um, Initially, it is commissionless and permissionless, the default template for this when you create it. But learning how to create LSD networks with Stakehouse, in my opinion, is a huge superpower. You can use this technology and customize it using our academy to fit any business model that you have in mind, or if you want to manage a fund for your friends and family, or if you want to be a commercial node operator. This tool right here gives you immense power in the ecosystem that you could leverage over other node operators you may be competing with, or if you just want to focus on optimizing the rewards that you earn and all your stakeholders earn as well. So again, this testnet not only is a great chance to earn a shiny platinum NFT, but it's a great opportunity for you guys who are interested in creating LSD networks to really understand the model here and practice implementing it so that when we go live, you're ready to hit the races, hit the track running, and shine brighter than all the other node operators out there in the ecosystem. Um, but with that being said, let's talk about the last NFT, the special NFT. Now, before we talk about the special NFT, it's important to clarify that you can only earn one of these metal NFTs that we just covered per wallet address. Additionally, you must qualify for one of these metal NFTs to be able to earn one of these special NFTs. In other words, you can't receive more than one of these NFTs, but you can receive one plus the special NFT. With that being said, let's take a closer look at how you can earn a special NFT. A special NFT can be earned by posting a tweet that tags Stakehouse and contains your wallet address and a screenshot of the LSD Networks D app. Only one submission per Twitter account is allowed, and the tweet must be visible when the snapshot is taken. Now, we've included a QR code that automatically loads a tweet template when you scan it. All you need to do is insert your wallet address and the screenshot image into the tweet. And you can find this QR code in our testnet blog post and on Twitter. In fact, after this call, I'm going to post it into general chat and pin it, so that you guys can access it whenever you want. It makes it so much easier for you guys. And
But they can't. It's not possible to do this yet, right? Because the D app isn't live, so there can't be a screenshot of the LSD Networks D app.
That is true. Okay, guys. So once we are live, scan this bad boy right here. We'll throw it in the Discord once we're live to avoid confusion. Because like we said earlier, there's a lot of we've this past weekend has been pretty cool. We've noticed a lot of you Nodex Capital guys in our Discord, really active, got a lot of questions. We love the engagement. We just want to emphasize that again, the LSD Networks testnet is not live yet. We hope to get that live soon. I can't give you guys an exact date yet, but please do not confuse it for the solo staking user flow. That is the one that's currently live on Stakeouse's website in D app. You guys can complete it if you want. If you guys want to practice that as well, or if you guys want to start staking a validator for only 32 Ethereum, I mean, you can hop on there and do that. I don't want you guys to get confused. I want you to understand that that has nothing to do with the LSD Networks testnet. And when that testnet is live, we will let you know, and you just got to follow all the steps that I've showed you today to earn these NFTs, and then of course earn the special NFT as well. So hopefully, this gave you guys a better understanding of our incentivized testnet program that's coming up. Thank you all for sharing your time and giving me the opportunity to explain this stuff to you. But before we wrap things up here, do you guys have any questions?
Got one. If you could hear me.
I can hear you.
Could you go back to that Platinum NFT or the LSD Networks?
Yeah. So this one right here.
So the LSD Networks, anyone can create an LSD Networks without having any upfront capital. So think about LSD Networks like you're setting up a mini Lido for yourself without having any capital, but you have a large community. And only takes about like the gas cost, like it's in Goerli's, it's negligible. Even if it's in mainnet, it's about less than $100. But what it allows you, all your communities can send their tokens and node operators. You can bring the node operators to the 4E. They select your ticker, so it gets your LSD network ticker. Whatever you name, can just promote it, and then that's how you go up in the ladder, top 5 LSD networks. So it only takes about 10 minutes to do it. If anyone wants to do an LSD network, if they don't know how to use an SDK, come to us. We'll help you to do that. For your large community, and that's your staking collective. And you can set simply when you deploy an LSD network, you can set simply like the commissions, 5%, 2%, 3%, whatever it is. It all automatically comes to that address. So it's like fully automated, good to go from the day one. It's pretty easy, 10 minutes. All of things is completely served on a platter. And then you get this kind of giant pool, 3 pools on the top. So you can just get source liquidity from there. And you can attract more and more node runners to register for your network. So they get if they have 32E, they can have 8 validated. So is all the other, the ETH required for the validator from the giant pool. So don't be shy if you don't know how to do an LSD network. Come to us, we'll help you. It's pretty easy.
Thanks for that, Matt. I also wanted to, talk a little bit about the difference between the Stakehouse Solo and the Stakehouse LSD networks. It's really, really great to see people using the testnet for the Stakehouse Solo staking. Those people are going to have a huge advantage, as Stakehouse is the base layer protocol, which can be used in so many different ways. And one of those ways is these LSD networks, which are coming soon. And there will be the incentivized testnet for the LSD networks. What they do is they make Stakehouse much easier to use, because it seems like there's a few people out there who aren't sure how to run a node, which is fine. But with LSD networks, they could stake directly to an MEV and fee staking if they want to get MEV and fees rewards. If they want to liquid stake with derivative ETH, they have that option as well. And then the node operators of the world, they're able to run the nodes for these people and make sure everything's there. So it's really this matchmaking protocol of liquidity to great node operators. And there's a lot of people might ask if there's similar products out there, who else is doing something like this? And well, the answer is that there's some very key differences between what Stakehouse and these LSD networks are doing compared to another, where there's no pool of there's no like pool unless people decide to join pools. There's not like one pool for the whole network, which means that there doesn't need to be an oracle. There's just these registries which people can pull the data directly from the consensus layer to the execution layer. So people are able to separate assets and make these distinctions. Like Matt was saying, make their own separate Lido, where if somebody wants to run a node for friends and family, they could just do it for a small group. If a large institution wants to set this up just for their clients, they could set it up for their clients, or somebody could even just make a one separate LSD network just for themselves, just something that they want, because there is on-chain data availability and these derivatives which can have the separate market forms. So there's advantages to anybody who wants to get involved at any level of this. There's another thing I want to kind of make the distinction of as well. And Aiden, I know you had mentioned that people need to, for the testnet, they need to stake, and there's something about withdrawing and claiming. And I just want to make it pretty clear that when you're first getting involved with the LSD networks, that's depositing ETH, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's staked yet, because to be staked, a node operator needs to actually take the validator and stake the validator. So as a protected staker or an fees and MEV staker, if you're going after that bronze NFT, you will deposit your ETH, but it won't become staked until a node operator actually stakes the ETH. And then once they stake the ETH, that's when you're able to claim your DETH, claim the derivatives. You'll need to claim that DETH on the other side, at least 10 of it. So I just want people to kind of have that understanding that once you put in your ETH, that's not the end of the story. That's not the end of staking. You need to come back, wait for it to be staked, and then actually withdraw and withdraw the DETH. Does anybody have any questions? Maybe something that we didn't cover, something you're curious about. Now's the time to ask.
Don't be shy, guys. Going once, going twice. Okay. Well, we are in the chats. If you guys do think of any questions.
Well, Aiden, just one more thing.
Okay.
There's no problem staking with the Stakehouse. Always more is more. They always get benefited, right? Not practically wasted.
Yeah. You guys have done a great job making this product really intuitive, and user friendly. I don't know if you guys noticed, but from the Figma dApp design, these processes are super simple, guys. Just a couple clicks to start staking and have exposure to a validator, and with complete transparency. And we didn't even mention, we have a suite of monitoring tools that you guys can use to have that transparency into not only your own validators, but also any validator across the protocol. So I believe the intention here with this D app for you guys was to make ETH staking easier than ever, and to also preserve your rights as stakers. Preserve your ownership of your validators, even if it's fractionalized ownership, and the rewards that you can earn So if you guys really wanted to start taking your ETH staking to the next level, and whether you are a node operator or you just want to be staking without even touching a node, this is the product for you. It's revolutionary. It's very unique. I personally haven't seen anything like this out there. And I know this was a lot of information to throw at you guys, and there's a lot more to learn, as you'll see in our documentation, our future community calls. But again, this testnet is a great opportunity for you guys just to kind of get started, get your feet wet, and get used to what is coming. So that, like I said, when we go mainnet, you guys are already ahead of the game, and you guys can start staking and earning ASAP. With that being said, I don't have anything else to say about the Incentivized Testnet program. Matt, Derek, and myself will be active in the Discord to answer questions. I don't know, Derek, do you have any other announcements that you want to add before we wrap this up, or are you all good on your end?
All good here. I think you pretty much covered everything.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for your time, and we'll chat next time.